when I was growing up, my dad was pretty shitty. He always used to make fun of me for being gay.
Other side?
And I'm not gay, and just love to make fun of me about it for some fucking reason. Like, even if I couldn't do anything, so if I couldn't lift anything heavy, he'd be like, it's because of your gay, weak arms. I'm like, my gay, weak arms? Hey, Dad, you ever met a gay guy? They're all fucking Thor now. You'd be so lucky if your son was gay, bitch. We'd get this shit done in half the time. My dad was homophobic, and he was definitely trying to make me homophobic, but my dad's stupid. And so his tactics were contradictory. Like, one time when I was a teenager, he just straight up asked me, he was like, I gotta know, man, are you gay? And I was like, why? And this is a direct quote. He goes, because you got a lot of hot guy friends. Hey, Dad, are you gay? Because I like these guys because they sell me weed. They know all the lyrics to The Real Slim Shady, but... Puts me in these Chippendales dancers that I call friends. We're all 16, so how about a moratorium on how hot my guy friends are, Kevin Spacey? What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. Man, you guys are comfy as fuck. We're just like in these people's living room. If you start fingering her, I'm gonna be upset. Let's Netflix and chill outside. You know what's interesting too, because now I'm dating a very beautiful woman. And people, for some reason, seem to be shocked by that when they meet her, which is fucked up. Because whenever, I don't understand why, like, anytime somebody meets her for the first time, they assume that I hit the jackpot because she's so hot. And they're not basing that off of things she says. It's just on how she looks. So we go walking into the restaurant for her to meet my friends and family for the first time, and they all look at her and their eyes bug out of their head, and then they look back at me and they're like, Kane, buddy, you better be on your best behavior tonight. You don't want to lose this one. I'm like, you don't know this bitch. She could be the devil as far as you know. She could have stormed the Capitol. Why don't you ask her a couple of questions first before you just start handing out passes? The fuck? Also, why do I have to be on my best behavior? You've known me my entire life. How am I still auditioning to be in the goddamn family? She gets a fucking pass because she's hot? And you're not with her all the time. Yeah, you're not with her all the time because she's hot now, but you're not with her when she's fucking disgusting. Girls are gross. Don't fucking side-eye me. You're all very beautiful now because you're outside, but what about when you're in your witch's den and there's fucking twigs and toenails and bras everywhere and you're shitting with the door open, trying to have a conversation with me? How was your day? What the fuck? I don't want to watch you turn a different shade of pink in the middle of a fucking sentence. And then that's why I hit the jackpot, the fucking naked Gollum lady on my toilet. Dude, one time we were sitting on my couch, and you know when you're like stuck in the couch, like you guys? When you're like deep in the couch and you have no plans, you're just chilling. But then, you know, she had to like go get something from the kitchen, so she has to like now she's trying to like get herself out of the couch. And so she's using her abs and her ass to like fucking worm her way off the couch, and she's building up all this pressure while she's doing it. And when she finally gets up, all that pressure gets released, and she farted into my mouth while I was yawning. So it was like a bong hit, okay? The whole fart was inside. I almost started floating. All of it was in my lungs. Yeah, I wish her fart was in my mouth. Jesus Christ. She's gonna start a fart OnlyFans. And not only did she not apologize, she started laughing in my face until she fell over crying. Is that hot girl summer? Is that what that fucking shit is? She's not fart my mouth hot. Let's just put that on the table. There's very few people out there that are fart in your mouth hot, all right? In the billions of people that live on this planet, there's three. It's fucking Selma Hayek, Jessica Rabbit, and David Beckham. And that's fucking it. That's absolutely... That's a good list, right? That's a pretty good list. Beckham doesn't even need to say hi to me. He could just pin me down and fart in my mouth. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what, I'm actually pretty surprised that girls are into me. I don't know how to tell this story, but it's kind of perfect for this round that we're in right now. Because I have I didn't know how to talk to girls when I was growing up, and so I spent a lot of time learning how to dance. Fuck. Oh, you're gonna see it. I invented a dance move. It's called the invisible scooter. So it's where I moonwalk in place. Remember when Michael Jackson did that in Smooth Criminal? He fucking moonwalked in place. So I learned how to do that, but then I added handlebars. So it looks like I'm... Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the story. Fuck. So I go to this club in Seattle, I turned 21, and I'm with my buddy Justin, who's like he's a ladies' man, like the guy knows how to spit game. And so I'm like, perfect, I'll go with him, he'll wingman me, right? And we get to the club, this loud club, and I see this girl in the middle of the dance floor. She's in the middle of her two friends, and I'm absolutely captivated by how beautiful she is. And I look at her and I turn to Justin and I'm like, I want to talk to her. I gotta know how to talk to her. I don't know what, I need like a line. And he goes, oh dude, fuck a line. Dude, you should do the scooter for her. And I'm like, that's the worst fucking idea you've ever had in your entire life. And he's like, I swear to God, dude, it'll at least make her smile. You gotta at least try it, you know? And so I was like, all right, he's the man, he knows what he's doing. So I walk up to this girl in this loud bar where nobody can even have a conversation because fucking Ja Rule's on the fucking murder, he's over the fucking speakers. Everyone's trying to talk. And I walk up to this girl in this club, and in the middle of the dance floor, I see her, I'm able to like get her attention because I go, hey, is this your scooter? And she goes, what? And then I go, mind if I borrow it? And then I pick up.
Let's do it, boy.
By the time I get all the way around, they're gone. So then I walk up, later on in that evening, I'm just like fucking meandering around the club, really trying to hold on to the feeling of not wanting to kill myself. And I look over and I see Justin is talking to the girl that I just did the fucking scooter for. So he sees me seeing him talk to her, and he immediately like turns to her and he's like, oh yeah, it's just... And then he points to me, she looks over, sees it's me, and then immediately turns back to him and goes, absolutely not. So he needs to figure out why she's so like freaked out by me. So he starts asking her, and whatever she says to him, he starts busting up laughing. It's the funniest fucking thing he's ever heard. And he goes, 1 second, and he runs up to me. And he's like, dude, okay. So when you came up and said, hey, is this your scooter? She thought you said, hey, can I see your cooter? So then I get even more horrified thinking about it from her perspective, that this fucking dopey white kid ran up to her in a loud bar and just went, hey, can I see your cooter? And she goes, what? And then I go, mind if I borrow it? Did a fucking rapist mime just try to talk to me at this fucking moment? What a fucking lunatic. I'm glad to be in San Diego, man. When I was living in LA, it was it was a nightmare. I lived with a stripper who had a snake. That's the most important part of the story. Not the stripper, because a stripper with a snake, that's probably the closest I've ever felt to being a drug dealer, is having a strip room. Like I'd come into my house and there'd be a fucking half-naked woman on my couch with a snake wrapped around her neck and a bunch of moist 20s drying on my coffee table, you know. But one guy, hell yeah, brother. One guy's into it. That sounds like the life, G. Dude, she loved her snake. I gotta talk, okay. She loved her snake. I didn't think I'd have an opinion about snake owners. I don't fucking like them, okay? Because I thought my line was bird owners, because what the fuck are you doing owning a bird? Why? Number one, what are you owning a bird for? Birds aren't trustworthy animals. They're not. What the fuck what's this? That's what you want in your house? This fucking crackhead movement? If after the show we all go over to our cars, and as we're walking there, you just see a guy next to your door fucking doing this, you're not gonna give him bread. I don't mind when chickens do it, because chickens also have a a head thing, but it's not as aggressive as birds on a wire, you know? Chickens to me, especially when I used to smoke weed, my aunt had chickens, and I'd get high and I'd go just like stare at them for hours. And for me, chickens always look like they have nowhere to be, but they can't find their keys. Next time you see a chicken, they always just look, to me, they always look like they're like, wait. Huh. Okay. All right, I came in over here, I know that much. And then I put my jacket here. No, I gotta go to the store at some point. If I could own any bird, I'd want to own a duck. You know? Because ducks are I love ducks. Ducks, I could sit on a park bench and just watch ducks float on the lake like old boats. And ducks like to talk shit to other ducks. But nothing's gonna happen, they're the hold me back of birds. Anytime you see a duck see another duck, they'll be like, quack! That's what I thought, bitch, fuck off. You don't want none of this smoke, son. But the coolest thing about a duck is a duck will pop its head into the water for an hour. And I have no idea what it's doing down there. It's like hunting for food or cleaning its dick. I have no idea. But it'll be down there for forever. And then when it's finally done, it just picks its head back up and it's like, whatever. And then it just keeps on swimming like a gangster. What the fuck is that? That's amazing. It would be really funny, though, to see a duck put his head into the water for an hour and then come back up and be like, ah! Oh, shit! Woo! How long was that? Thank you guys very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.